All right, my friends, happy Memorial Day weekend. Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for Saturday, the 23rd of May, 2020. All right. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed that sweet new moon energy here on Friday, right? We've got the moon moving into the middle degrees now of Gemini and kicking off. It's the start of eclipse season is coming up, right? We're kicking off this new mutable energy of the year, okay? Since the solar year begins with Aries, okay? We're beginning with a cardinal fire sign, okay? The infant, all right? Going again toward the light, going toward what's good, going away from what's bad, okay? Then twos kick in, second house, Taurus, okay, Sun in Taurus. This is about my possessions, my things, my material goods, my kingdom, my home, okay, my money, mine. All right. Now, this new moon kicked off nice and early. It's kind of cool how that's happening this year. Very almost, at the first couple degrees of every sign, we're getting this new moon, and this eclipse that's coming up here next month is really, really powerful. So either way, now we're moving into, it's from I am to I have to I think. This is my thought process. Gemini season wants us to wake up, open our third eye, tap into our knowledge, tap into our own resource. We are a valuable resource. Our opinions matter. Your personal opinion matters, right? I can sit here and I can talk about astrology, but if something doesn't resonate with you in your life, it's you in your life, right? This is a personal experience that we're all going through here on planet Earth. And again, this is this think for yourself, question authority kind of energy that's going on that's saying, I want you to think for yourself. Just like the change we talked about in this eclipse, it's like we are all of those women on the front lines right now. It doesn't matter masculine, feminine, gender, it doesn't matter. We're all those, women on the front lines marching to create change for a world that we want to live in, to create, because we know it's better than what currently is. Okay. Now, this can be happening on a small, independent, individual scale. This can be happening on a larger scale, globally, or collectively with larger groups. Okay, so this can be happening on a personal level as well as something larger, sociable, on many different levels that we're all experiencing this great change. But we're going again from a cardinal sign, the bringer of force and energy, Aries, the bringing in this new wave of energy that's going on, that's coming in, this new lockdown, quarantine, this new virus, this new energy that's like, how is world going to look? Then it's my scarcity, my things, my possessions. I got to look out for myself. I got to look out for my family. I got to hoard toilet paper. I've got to, figure out my finances, get my dollar bills in order, right? And now we're going to a place, and that's fixed energy. Now we're going to mutable energy. Okay, kicking off this Gemini season, mutable energy with this new moon, and the epitome of this is Gemini saying, humans, we need to understand the flow of change. We need to understand that something that was built will fall. This is the Tower card in tarot, right? It will fall. People change. Relationships change. Venus retrograde going on right now. The things that we love change. The things that we aspired to be when we were younger change as we grow up. What we wanted to become changes. Who we wanted to be changes. Again, what we love and desire changes. People change, circumstances change, outcomes change. The river changes every single year, same river. Me as a human being, I'm the same Aaron, that I was when I was a small child, but at the same time, every 7 years, what is it? Every 7 years, we're a completely different molecular cellular being. We have none of the same cells that we had 8 years ago, but yet I'm still this individual, right? So anyway, we have this, we're going under great change. We are all great change. Be a part of this change. Don't kick and scream that the authority here, okay, is too much, is too overbearing. This energy specifically now is this kind of double trine septile here to Jupiter and to Pluto, connecting to both Uranus, Jupiter and Pluto septile, connecting both to the North Node. All right. It's saying, look, this authority isn't bigger than you. You are the authority. You are the government. You, the collective, me, we are the government. Every dollar is a vote, and how we choose to vote and you know, the conversations that we're choosing to have to expand ourselves individually as well as collectively. As again, we are the government, right? We are this great change. We are the ones that are seeking. We are the ones that are being this great change. We are the ones that have been beckoned to become this great change, right? And now we have these interesting aspects going on here where we have Neptune. I should talk about this more on Friday. Neptune is square on Friday to Venus and to Mercury, and that's still going on here on Saturday. It's still going on, right? And this is part of this think for yourself kind of thing, okay? Because Neptune can be that black hole. It is dreams, it is imagination, it is, you know, this boundless sense of reality that's different from the physical reality. It's emotions and all of these fantastic things. It's all those, so this abyss of the unknown and black hole and this the media kind of a thing, okay? So we can get lost in media, and we have Mercury now jumping ahead and saying, look, I got to think for myself. I can't take everything that you say for face value. I just simply can't, especially knowing that there is money behind the words that you're saying. You know, it's like, there's, you know, I mean, I just almost want to leave it there. Media is getting paid by somebody, right? They're getting paid by someone to tell their story. By who? You know, that's up to us to kind of figure out. And it's saying, like, look, I got to start thinking for myself. I got to start questioning these things. There's, you know, there's something else going on here. You know, this is the magician. While you're telling me to look at my right hand, you know, look at your right hand, you're doing something in your left hand that I can't see. You know, this emotional moon here, squaring in the morning time to Mars as well, saying like, look, I need to do my research. I want to move ahead and go forward with this, with my armor off and be vulnerable and be open. But in order to be vulnerable and be open, I have to be willing to do some research. And now the moon is going to connect with Venus and Mercury on Sunday, okay? Early Sunday morning throughout all of Sunday pretty much. So that's going to be kind of a nice boost to offset the Mars-Moon square that's happening today. Now as well, Mars is creating this septile down here, a biseptile to Venus, okay? This is a really sweet connection. Two mutable signs, okay? Venus loves to be in Pisces. Mars, you know, has shown me that he enjoys being at Pisces because this is a place of rest. This is a place of peace. This is a place of the passionate warrior becoming the passionate dreamer, the imaginative. You know, I'm setting this sword down and picking up my canvas and my brush. Okay, so when we have Venus in Gemini saying I'm going to fall in love with a little bit of everything, and I'm going to reconsider everything that I've fallen in love with as well since we're retrograde, okay, squaring off, or not square, septile, fate, destined energy on this Saturday to Mars, this passionate, peaceful warrior here in Pisces, all right? So that's a really sweet energy that's going on. And I do believe that carries into Sunday as well. No, it doesn't. I lied. All right, so that's just for our Saturday. You know, so a little bit of sweetness going on, a little bit of thinking for ourselves. And now we see here Mercury is also leading the pack. Okay, Mercury, then Venus, then the moon, then the sun, then, you know, everything is now behind Mercury. Okay. So it's like our imagination, our thoughts. Okay, our mental awareness is running ahead of everything, and the sun's playing catch up right now. So we can get a little bit ahead of ourselves in certain ways, and especially with Mercury square Neptune, you know, we can go down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories, you know, but again, at the end of the day, it's not about like the conspiracy theory or what this person said or this person said. It's like, what works for you? What works for you in your daily life and your daily routine? You know, if following the news works for you in your daily life and daily routine, then that's then good. You know, I guess don't fix what's not broken. If that doesn't work for you, then it's like, then what does work for you? What brings peace to an individual? This whole lockdown, this as we're ending this, I think we're going to get hit really interesting and come this new eclipse that's coming up here next month. But it's like, what works for you? It's about emotions. What's coming up? It's about emotions. What emotionally sustains you? What emotionally fulfills you and makes you happy? Because that's what we want to be doing. So if watching the news or complaining or looking at this or talking about the things that we dislike in life only brings us more, we bring more attention and awareness to that of which we dislike, right? So this is this new energy saying, like, look, be a part of this change. Like, what do you love? What makes you happy? What's a sustainable happiness for you? And go in that direction. You have all of this energy right now saying you're allowed to. You're allowed to be whatever you want to be. You can recreate yourself. Yeah. And have fun doing it. That's the whole point of this journey. Having fun while we're doing it, right? All right, my friends. Have a happy Saturday. Happy Memorial Weekend, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.